And that is Scott incessantly here. Danny!
Philip.
How are you?
Good.
What's going on, man?
Oh, we were just talking about, it's not so sad, surgery.
Yes, because a lot of you have been asking about that.
You know what happens? All these years, folks pulling, I'm paying for it.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
going to pay for it, but, the doctor says you could live as bone on bone. He says you don't have to have surgery if you could deal with it. I said,
Yeah.
but I can't fish. No go. No dice.
Yeah, you got to fish, right?
Yep. Rebuild it. Put
Exactly.
something in there where I could pull on it.
Danny, what'd you think about the USA hockey team? Gold, both the women and men, actually.
It was awesome. I love, especially doing it to knuckleheads. It's better.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You're going to get some knuckleheads mad at you, You got people up there in Canada watching the show.
Oh,
It's all in good fun, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, what a game, man. I mean, when that thing went to overtime, I was like, anybody can win this thing, It's somebody's going to get a break, and
Perfect.
thank God it was the USA, man.
Yep.
That was absolutely awesome. Patrick, my son, told me that this made the Super Bowl look like crap,
I love watching hockey. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Really good. This might be a little bit of a short show, guys, because I'm having a little trouble charging my phone, which is what we actually do this with. And we got to have enough battery to do the Tackle Shop confession. So get your questions in early. Rene De Leon is in the audience, of course, from Lobster Chronicles. And he's here with us. You want to take a bow, Rene? Please feel free to do so. Give Danny a kiss.
Absolutely.
Or whatever you want to do.
He's actually prompting me, for my shoulder surgery. He just had prepping. Oh, I prep. Yeah. So, so we can get back and fish again.
That's it.
I mean, that's what it's all about.
Perfect. We're loving it.
Out, but we're going to have to, get a new one and start pulling again, folks.
That's right.
All right, folks. Hey, by the way, the Independence is in the house. Independence is here at 22nd Street Landing. I don't know that you can go on board. In fact, they're working, so you can't. But if you ever want to see that boat, it's going to be here for a while. They're doing some wintertime maintenance on the boat. Their next trip is actually our 5-day trip.
Oh, perfect.
So their next trip will be April the 13th through the 18th. And I think there's 4 spots left on that. If you'd like to join the dog and yours truly, we would to have you on board. You want me to read a few comments here?
Absolutely.
All right, Wild Willie is joining us. He says, afternoon, young men. Wild Willie, you are always here supporting. We love you. And Chivo is also with us. He says, good afternoon. By the way, on March the 4th, which is the day before Danny's surgery, Chivo is celebrating his birthday on board the Victory out of Long Beach sport fishing. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be on board, the dog and I. We're going to shoot a new video. We haven't shot one on the Victory, so it's going to be great from that aspect. And of course, Chivo does so much for us. He was a big contributor again at our most recent, the Surf Fishing Festival. That was another good one. We had like 100 people again in the wintertime.
That's awesome.
Had a great time, and Chivo made that. Hey, Scott Buchert, he says, hey, Dan, hey, Chivo, hey, Phil. So he says everybody, but I don't see any hi to the dog. Oh, come on, Scott, be nice.
Scott.
Oh, my goodness.
Scott.
All right, and now let's see. We're jumping down to Tesla's Work, who says, saludos desde Azusa, California. Hey, mil gracias de estar con nosotros. Te agradezco tantísimo. Gracias, Teslas. So he's sending us his best, Danny. Mad Dog says, Scott is a fool. Just reminding everyone. I don't think they need a reminder, do you? Here they go. These two will get into it now. I might have to skip over some of this if it gets R-rated or something like that. All right. Chivo says, Scott, we missed you on the Saturday at the surf fishing event. Where were you? Mike Krinkovich says, hi, guys. Mike Krinkovich, you know Mike, right?
Yep.
Great guy.
Absolutely.
Mike is tremendous. He has Elisa Schulman-Janiger. Somebody said she was doing an internet search for a cyanide pill to put her out of her misery because Mike Krinkovich is up there driving them nuts all the time. So
she used to be the biologist that came on the Mustang every day. When
Can you believe that?
All those school trips.
Yeah.
That was a long time
And now
ago.
she's up there at Point Vincenti doing the whale
Wow.
watch census.
Yeah, she was really into the whales.
Mike, I had to pull teeth to find out if they were northbound or southbound whales the other day, but he said, I think 48
Wow.
in a 48-hour period going north,
Wow.
going back to the Bering Sea. So good stuff. Mike, great to have you with us. Southern Hallie, I don't think I've seen you here for a while. Hi, Phil. Hopefully everything goes well in Mexico as we're going to travel in March to get those jurelas with the Maras crew. You know, my sense is that it's starting to calm down. The dog and I are supposed to go to a tournament this weekend. We haven't made up our mind quite yet. We're kind of watching current events to see how it is, but we're about 80% going down there to participate in a surf fishing tournament, and by that I mean bring some stuff for the kids down there, and so we'll watch that and see how it goes. No foo stuff allowed, doggy, says Mike Krakovich. Darren joins us. Spam is not a bait, but Velveeta is. I like it, Darren. Good to have you with us as always. And Scott saying hi, Jeff. Hi, Mike. Doug, what is the latest investigation regarding to Prowler and the Alicia? The Prowler was a long time ago. The yacht hit them and they sank. You know what? Off the top of my head, good question, Doug, but I don't have any answers on any of that. Yeah. But it definitely, we could look into it, and I'm happy to do that. We'll see what I'll turn my personal assistant loose on that, Aura, when we get a chance. Oh, and the Wolf time also. But good question. I just do not have an answer. I wish I did. Let's see. Where are we here? Hold on. Jeff Lingle. Zero abusing Scotty allowed. There you are. Can't pick on Scotty. Jaime.
Scotty.
Yes, exactly. Jaime Torres says, felicidades a los ganadores del torneo de Blackfin Sport Fishing Banda. Jaime, absolutely. He is sending his best and congratulations to the winners of the tournament that Blackfin Sport Fishing put on out there at Punta Banda. Jaime Torres, gracias. Gracias de estar con nosotros. They put on a tournament, and, you know, it's wintertime. Yeah. You'd think, oh, okay, so I think it was $25 a person, and you could get a pong out of Blackfin, or you could bring your own boat down there. Mm-hmm. They ended up with 28 teams, and they went out. They caught yellows and lingcod and all kinds of stuff. They really had a great tournament. Victor, Anthony will tell you, he's the guy that opened his doors up for us when we took the orphan kids there. That's awesome. He's a beautiful human being. And Jaime, I thank you. Mil gracias de recordar Victor y Blackfin Sport Fishing. So thank you so much. A lot of good Spanish-speaking people on with us tonight. We love that. Beam me up, Scotty, says Darren. Yes, please. Beam Scotty up. Porsche Wrench says, hello. Doug, are you afraid of your shoulder surgery? Danny.
No. You know, I've dealt with elbow surgery, pitcher's elbow. I got 2 knees. They did both my knees in one day, a partial on my left and a full on the right. And, you know, I got to say, it was pretty amazing. You know, they had me up 2.5 hours after the surgery, and I thought they were joking. And she put the IV up on that cart, you know, and walking behind me, and I'm with the walker, you know, and I'm walking. Of course, you're numbed up, and I obviously was numbed up in the head too, because, you know, we're walking along. I said, well, this feels great, you know, and walking. She said, well, you're almost at the record. And I go, well, where's the record? And as always, Mr. Smarty Pants, I said, I'm going to blow that record away. And I did. Blew by it by 50 feet, came back, feeling pretty good. And I laid down in the bed. They put the IV back on me, you know, and all of a sudden my legs started to heat up. And it was like they were on a rotisserie. And I told the nurse, can you up my sedation? She says, oh, no, sir, you're at max. And I was in pain and just the heat on my leg for hours. It was like, you know.
Oh, well, hey, man.
But, you know, the second day, it's amazing, though. The second day I was doing steps. But, you know, it is amazing, I'll tell you. So having the shoulder, you know, and having, you know, your consultation on it, too, you know, I got to get it done. The option was, the doctor said, if you can live with it, you're fine. It's bone on bone. Yeah, I says, yeah, but I can't fish. And if I can't fish, forget it. So I said, let's do it. And so.
All right, ton of people watching here this afternoon. Don't forget the big raffle is just hours away, just a few hours, and there is the information right there for you all. If you want to get in, thousands of dollars in prizes tonight. For $5 you can win. You just need to send Chuck a text, or you can Venmo him. It's $5 for a ticket. $20 gets you 5 tickets, and the drawing will be on Tackle Shop Confessions. We start at 6. Probably around 7:30 tonight is when it'll go. When the show ends is when we do it. We do it live. You don't have to be present. Please, if you want to get in, do it now. Don't mess around. This is your big chance to do it. Speaking of surgery, when I was in China, I had hernia surgery. And when they wheeled me in the pre-op area, there was like 100 guys in there. And I'm going, I hope they're not going to amputate my leg and get me mixed up with there was so many people in there. But finally, some guy came and drew on my stomach, and I go, okay. Makes me feel a little bit better. Maybe they're going to take my kidney out, but yeah, that surgery went just fine. No, that was crazy. Yeah. All right, back to the fun commentary, and it is Oxygen, Steve, Hooten, hi Phil, and Danny, and Mad Dog. Steve, great to have you with us. Scott Buchert, hi Paulina. I wish you were on here. I hope you're doing good down there with all of the cartel things going on. I give you my best. Scott making a play for the lovely Paulina.
Attaway, Scott.
Oh, you got Renee upset with you. That's his wife. I think that was platonic. It was just his reaching out. I don't think there's any romantic intentions on Scott's behalf. Who knows though? I don't know.
Got my eye on you, buddy.
Darren says eastbound whales are alarming. Absolutely. David Rosenthal in the house from Angler Pliers. They are the very, very best. You can't do any better. AnglerPliers.com. David, really appreciate it. Honored to have you with us. Doug says any killer whales being spotted and seals. I don't know. I haven't heard anything here recently, so not sure about that. Plenty of seals, though, or I should say sea lions, and a few seals also. Mike Krinkovich, 58 gray whales, Friday and Saturday. Combined score today, only 3. Oh, heartbreak, Mike.
They're all headed north, huh?
It sounds like they're northbound. You got to pull teeth with Mike. You'd think, he'd just type a sentence out that said, with all the information, but then you got to go back and ask him, and then, just a mess. I'll try. It really is. I mean, just give us the damn info.
Right.
Mike Krinkovich, a couple rafts of sea lions today. Okay? Sea lions are building rafts now, it sounds like. Southern Alley, 1596. Don't forget to hit that like button, Southern Alley. It is so good to have you back with us. Albert Ponce, who is one of the best Friedman Adventure family members, and his wife, Crystal. Her sister came to our surf fishing event. They didn't even come to fish. They came to check it out. And they were sitting there watching, husband and wife, 3 kids, as I remember. And all of a sudden, Don Merrill from the Turner's Rod and Reel Club said, hey, kids, come on down here, and started tutoring them how to fish. They caught some fish. And then all of a sudden, they were hooked,
That's so cool.
And so that was really nice. Albert, it's so nice to see you here. Don't forget, that raffle is tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You can drop your white sea bass heads off at 22nd Street Landing. The freezer is right here next to us. And so come on down. We were going to put Scott Buchert's head in there, but we couldn't get a hold of him to do that. So we'll put the white sea bass heads in there for the time being.
I was going to say, you need a walk-in freezer. Yeah.
Hey, Scott, you hear that? Danny's even picking on you, man. You're getting it today.
Scott.
All right. Let's see. Scott says, hi, Albert. He's saying hello to Albert Ponce. I'm winning the olive rod, says Jeff Lingle. The dog here has done this beautiful olive rod that I've heard so many comments about. Some people have compared it to the Sistine Chapel.
Whoa.
Yeah, Michelangelo kind of.
What about that?
Yes, it's really, really beautiful. So we will see how that all turns out. Danny, there's a lot going on fish-wise, but the amount of squid from above the Channel Islands down to Cedros. It's amazing, man. There's guys on the Redondo Pier catching squid, snagging squid. There's so much. There's guys that go out on kayaks in the Redondo Canyon and light up and full on float.
That's for bringing everything in.
It really gets the food chain going, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking we're going to have one heck of a season again. And one more. Michael Limon.
Hey,
Michael, take a bow. Come over here with Danny.
You're going to get some
Give him a hug.
exotics
Michael
again,
Limon.
bud? Huh?
That's Michael Limon, everybody.
Okay, what's
Michael
the
Limon.
over-under today?
Are you fishing,
he's
Michael?
coming in late. He's gave his handicap.
2? What do you think? 2?
Okay, 2, yeah.
2.
He came in
All
late.
right.
So
Michael Limon, some meat out there. 3.
Oh,
0.
0 from Mad Dog.
2 seems like it's the compromise number. All right, there you go. Hey, everybody, thank you so much. Hit that like button, share these videos. The big raffle tonight, thousands of dollars, including 2 $300 certificates for your tax preparation with the tax man, Tim Marquez. And I'll tell you right now, if you have a simple tax kind of filing to do as a private person, not a business, that 300 should cover it. Tim, if I'm wrong on that, you can hit the dog, but I'm pretty sure that will cover it for you. And so it's a great thing. And there's nobody better to trust with your taxes than Tim. He's very professional, very good guy. The tax man, Tim Marquez, we say thank you. And then we've got 2 beautiful custom rods. Do you know what Chuck's rod is tonight, Anthony? Maybe not. Chuck's got something tonight, and it's another beautiful rod. It's going to be worth over $500. It's a TTR something. So there you go. 310 Rodworks. 310 Rodworks doesn't get any better than that. We were by 310 Rodworks today. We saw Darren, and that is always. In fact, when I was sitting on the couch, he looked at me and he goes, "You're not doing the Danny Kadota Show today?" And I go, "Yeah, we're doing it. You know, we still got some time here." So I think Darren watches all the time, Danny.
Oh, my God. Hey, Darren and the gang, whoever else is there.
Oh, my God.
I'm sure they're chewing on some good food about now.
That place is like a walk-in delicatessen.
Oh, absolutely.
There is so much food around that place.
They know.
I mean, there's coffee and there's candy and there's all kinds
like
of
being
stuff.
home. Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that gnawing going on out there? I left a dinosaur rib for Dan out there. Are you gnawing on that, Dan? Oh, he took it outside. Oh, there he is. He's got a mouthful. He can't even. All right, let's see. Back to Chivo, who says, "Hey, Danny, with sheephead season about to open up on Sunday, any tips or tricks for catching those wily goats?"
You know, just chunks of squid, live squid, you know. I mean, if you got the squid to give them, but I mean, really because of their mouth and everything else, we just use chunks. They're really, you know, your hook to bait ratio is a lot better. You know, you get a big piece of squid, you got to let them chew, you know, and a lot of times they rip it off before they get it. So if you get a piece where they get in their mouth, you can swing on it, you know. I think your odds are even better when you're using a chunk as opposed to a whole thing, you know.
Dropper loop?
You dropper loop?
Yeah.
Yep. But we've done it with the slider. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways. Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. All City Baits just sent a $10 bill in here. Thank you so much. That means the world to us. We really, really appreciate it. I'm hitting the like button on that, man. Hit that like button, everybody. Really appreciate it. What's up, Phil? All City Baits. It's been a long time since we've seen you. Where the heck are you? What's up, Phil and Danny? Been busy on a project. I have no time for fishing or you two schmucks right now. I added that, but you know, hey, All City Baits, man. It's been way too long. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. The donuts are tasty. Also, said Darren, they are, man. The donuts that Chivo brought, and he brought pan dulce, and we had a big party down there and tons of people. Danny, it was great, man. It was really great. And awesome. It's at the point where there's nobody there who's disappointed, which is a bonus.
You're looking the fresh air. Come on. I mean, look at the view. It's beautiful.
And you look at the East Coast right now, and they're going through a terrible winter storm right now.
Yeah, they're wearing snow boots.
Tons of people lost power, and man, I'll tell you, it is really something. We are so blessed here. There's no doubt about it.
Well, you know, Phil, it's nice when we could stand where we're at now, and you can look at the snow in the mountains.
Yeah.
It's so clear. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And it's nice that it's out there. And
there's a lot of snow.
Although you and I wouldn't be in shorts and flip-flops and, you know.
What is it today?
It is perfect. All of us. Yeah.
Is it like 80 degrees today?
It
feels like it.
Warm, yeah.
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 Is it going to be the same tomorrow?
I
think
don't
so.
know. I have to check.
Yeah. All right. Beautiful.
I'll take it. And we can look at snow. That's good enough.
I know, man. I know. Absolutely. All right. Mike Krinkovich. He doesn't even use your first name, he uses your last name. Kadota, will you be on your AA 8-day?
You know that I'm planning on it. I think I'll be okay. You know, I'm getting cut March 4th, something like, you know. But I think I'll.
When's your 8-day?
June.
Oh, yeah, you'll be
June.
good, right?
Yeah, I should be all right. I don't know if I'll be able to pull.
But you can go out and bug Mike Krinkovich.
Oh, absolutely.
Has he been on that trip before,
yeah.
or is this his first? Oh, yes?
We're into torturing anybody.
Oh, yeah.
We're very fair.
You mean the other way around, don't you? How do you get out of a conversation when Krinkovich has you locked down? I normally grab my chest and say, and I run out of the galley.
What did you say?
Yeah.
You know, or earplugs.
I mean, that's about the only way to get out of it. All right, Darren says, my pen reel is from 1970. We always work. And he says, clams are also a good bait for sheephead. So, yeah. Clams, almejas. Well, anything, they have those teeth so they can break into shells. So, mussel, clam, all that stuff works really good.
To get the clams. You know, mussels are easy. You know, they're cheap. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Back to Cue Ball. Hey, Cue Ball, I saw you left a comment on YouTube, and it's great to have you back with us. It's been way too long. Good to see you. Also, Albert Ponce says, hey, is it just the screen, or is the video pixelated? Got me on that one, Albert. Darren says that's a half scoop of Chovies in the 1990s. William Santos, great guy from the San Diego Rod and Reel Club, who provided us with his son Cody and some great video of those two fishing the Point Loma docks the other day. Father and son having a great time catching spotted bay bass, barracuda. Just good to see a father and son experiencing that.
Awesome. That's great.
Great stuff. Love it. JD, we'll just say JD. Hey, Phil, Danny, Lucky is over here watching and crowing about the fish he caught at the surf fishing event. Lucky's our greeter. He's a great kid. Lucky, we love you. Great job out there, man. You got everybody applauding in here. Renee and the dog and everybody. That was outstanding. And tomorrow, Lucky, I'm going to cut a short video, about a minute long, of you catching that fish and your father jumping in the water to try to make the save. I can't wait to see that. That is going to be absolutely awesome. JD, great to have you with it. I love it, says Darren Scott Buchert. How is Patrick doing over there? Patrick is doing fantastic over in Florida. He is just like on cloud nine about the USA hockey game. He's all over that. Darren says, I'm in Las Vegas and need some coastal time. Come and get it, Darren. And look us up when you do. March 22nd is our next big surf fishing festival. Corner of Anderson Street and Pacific Coast Highway in Sunset Beach, California. We'll see you there. Hopefully you can make that big raffle tonight. Don't forget, there's the info. Send Chuck a text before it is too late. Chivo, give the video production guy a raise. Show is blurry, freezing up, and Phil looks younger. Hey, leave it alone. Don't mess with it. Maybe there's a Wi-Fi thing going on, guys. Not sure. Here, let me.
We can do while we're live right now.
Yeah, there's. Oh yeah, I can see that. Sorry about that. We'll jump off of here and see if we can't fix that for the next show. But we're gonna keep going for a little bit here, as long as who is that out there, Dan, with all the noise going on? We really appreciate that.
Oh, we gotta wait for Michael to get it.
Darren says healthy healings. Mike Krinkovich says he's on it. Scott Buchert says, Mike, what cocktails are you making right now? Even Scott's on to you, Mike. William Santos, right on. Dave Clark. Danny, is your 8-day mostly chasing yellowtail and yellowfin?
Yeah, it could be. It's whatever's around, you know, and I'm sure there's going to be a bluefin in the mix, you know, but that's usually it. But it just depends, you know. Mother Nature dictates what we do.
Yes.
And then beyond that, it's Ray and, you know, the crew. I leave it to them. They don't miss. But they're on their insights. The Blue Perch tournament, yeah.
Hey, it looks a lot cleaner now all of a sudden. So, like I said, there's nothing we can do during that.
Yeah, you just don't know what's going to happen, you know, from here to June.
Yes.
You know.
I know. I say the same thing. It's like Well, that's a long ways away. It's hard to tell but we're going to be after what's biting and
That's
what's
exactly
best.
it.
And they're not going to spare any
I trust
expense
in
on
Ray and
travel.
Brian, no, they're
Yeah.
gonna go wherever you need to go.
Right,
Yep,
exactly.
absolutely.
All right, let's see. Mike Krinkovich, can't wait to yap with you, Danny. Okay, we can stay up all night visiting. Oh, man. Man, you think the surgery is going to be rough. Oh. Hi, JD says Scott Bucher. Darren says great work. Scott Bucher says hi, Renee. Michael Krinkovich, I'm at the whale watch place right now. It's breaking the law to have cocktails at the park. Never stopped you before, Mike. Scott Bucher says hi, Dave. And Scott Bucher says, way to go, Dan. Very mad. Be quiet in the background, Dan. We can hear you, says Scott Bucher.
Hey,
Scott.
tell him he don't know what the hell's going on. 'Cause it wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't Dan. Who was it?
I can't say. I'm not a rat.
Oh, all right. Let's see. Doug says, why have many boats given up on the jackpot? I can answer that, and then Danny can add to it. It just causes too many problems. It's, just like too many problems, like the crew assisted this guy too much, and his fish shouldn't count, and right, it turned into a mess. And the crews just said, many San Diego boats said,
Really?
we're done with it.
See, it doesn't bother. It never bothered me.
Yeah.
We never had it was a fun deal. I guess if people are concerned about the monetary thing and
Yeah.
making the money with it, yeah, that could be a problem. For us, it was always fun. They had limited rules. Like you couldn't take a hand off or something like that. Or you couldn't have a crew member pull it in for you.
Right.
There were different things, but we've had kids that were on the boat that were very young that they've assisted, and we said, let them have it.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with the money?
Yeah, yeah,
It's no
yeah.
big deal. But for this kid, it's, he'll never forget that the rest of their lives, So, things like that, to me, are game changing for that. The kid will never forget it, and, he'll have great memories.
Yeah,
of
heck
the crew
yeah.
helping him, and he'll understand that. I'm sure, hopefully, he'll be weaned by his, his parent or whoever it is, that here's the protocol on it as far as taking care of that crew that watches over you and helps you out.
Mike Krinkovich, that's what he just said.
Yeah,
Tip the crew.
Exactly. And that's, to me, that's an important part of it.
Scott wants to know how many fish Michael has. And Scott, if he had a fish, he'd be in here crowing about it. I believe me, he would. Hey, we're going to have to end the show early today. Is that okay with you? I'm sorry about that, because we've got to get a charge on this thing and also figure out why it's a little blurry. Wild Willie, however, says, if I won the jackpot, I always gave it to the crew. And many people do that.
That was protocol.
Yeah.
And especially for us, if
Yeah.
we were on for visitors or whatever, it's always the cruise.
Yeah. Scott Bucher says,
Yep.
where are you going to make when you get home to drink, Mike? The drunk. Boy, I thought, wait a minute. I thought Scott and Mike were friends. Scott's attacking Mike now. Mike the drunk? Mike, are you going to answer that? Oh, Scott took that down. He retracted it just on live TV here.
Oh,
okay. Oh, Mike Krinkovich, we're dry here, Scott, he says to you. Hey, God bless you all. One more time. Big raffle tonight. There is the information. I don't know if Anthony, people can see that, right?
Just tell them the number.
It's 310-918-1448. Just send send Chuck a text or send text to Chuck, either one, and he'll get back to you and sign you up. Danny, thanks again, my friend.
Phil, always a pleasure.
God bless
Always
everybody.
have
We'll
fun
see
here,
you
too.
soon.